former Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen arrives in Germany just a day after Taiwan's Vice President Bi-khim Hsiao returned from her breakthrough trip to Brussels.
同盟怎么看跟肖美琴接力访欧，台欧关系是不是越来越好，越来越紧密？
我们大家继续努力吧。
Tsai will give a speech at the Berlin Freedom Conference on Monday, which she said she hoped would help strengthen Taiwan's partnership with the country. Taiwan has been working hard in the region. These back-to-back visits are part of the country's broader efforts to deepen ties with Europe. Last Friday, Taiwan's vice president gave an unprecedented speech inside the European Parliament at the summit of the Interparliamentary Alliance on China, or IPAC, a forum of lawmakers concerned about China's global threats, calling for continued support for Taiwan and for democracies everywhere.
We don't just want to survive. We want democracies to thrive. We're not just defending what we have, but building what we want the future to look like.
This was a huge deal for Taiwan. Most European countries do not have formal diplomatic relations with Taiwan, instead choosing to recognize China. They frequently face backlash for any interaction with the Taiwanese government, as China claims Taiwan as its territory. So allowing a sitting Taiwanese vice president to visit, let alone give a public speech in parliament, is rare to say the least. Taiwan's foreign minister, Lin Jialong, who also made 2 visits to Europe in September, to Italy, the Czech Republic, Austria, and Poland, said it showed Taiwan-Europe ties are entering a new phase. Taiwan's focus on the region comes as China increasingly tries to isolate it diplomatically, poaching its allies, with several cutting ties with Taiwan in recent years, and only 12 remaining. In a speech at the Warsaw Security Forum in Poland, Foreign Minister Lin called on Europe to stand with Taiwan against authoritarianism.
And today, authoritarian regimes, mainly China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea, have formed an axis of upheaval to challenge the rule-based international order. And China is largely seen as the decisive enabler behind Russia's invasion of Ukraine. As a result, democracies around the world must act in concert to counter the existential and the systemic threat.
As Taiwan seeks to deepen its engagement with Europe, each visit, from the vice president to the former president, shows a growing resolve to forge partnerships despite pressure from Beijing. Klein, Wang, and Cadence Quaranta for TaiwanPlus.